What's up YouTube? Here we are, it's another week at the Home Theater Hobbyist, and this week we're going to be talking about some shopping tips and tricks so that you can prepare for your 2017 holiday season. Okay, so here we are, it's the holiday season and it's time to buy something for our home theater. We're all looking for stuff, we all want stuff, and you're just super excited. So what do you do? How do you get there? The first thing we'll say is go onto your manufacturer's website. When you go onto most manufacturers' websites these days, they have a box that pops up where you can plug in that email address of yours. And when you do that, you get signed up for the company's e-newsletter. In that e-newsletter, you'll find out about deals, promotions, new product launches, all sorts of things. But the good thing for you is they'll often also have giveaways in that and discount promo codes. Those are the things that you actually want because you want to be able to buy things from their website cheaper, and overall is really good for you, and of course get free stuff. Now I know some of you are saying, man, I don't want to plug my email address into another thing, get a whole lot of junk email. Well, I don't want that either. So what I would say set up an additional email address that you use specifically for stores or online retailers and stuff like that. Give them that email address. That way all that mail goes there and you don't have to necessarily worry about it. It won't clutter up your main inbox. Okay, so our second tip is to go ahead and start comparing prices from online retailers. I'm talking about your Crutchfields, your Abe's of Maine, B&H Photo, Amazon, places like this, because you want to find out who has the best deal. But the other thing you want to look into when you start looking into the online retailers is you want to look into their shipping policies, depending on what you're buying, and also, of course, their return policies. If you're buying something like a really large TV, 65, 70, 75 inches, you want to look into that shipping policy to make sure that you're going to be happy with how they ship your product. Now, I've had my television shipped here by Amazon, and at the time they had what was known as their white glove service, and the guys came in, they put it on the stand, they set it up, they plugged it in, they made sure it worked. Now I don't think they call it white glove service anymore, but they still, as far as I know, looking at their website, they still offer it. So I would definitely look into shipping policies when you're shipping large, bulky items like televisions. Now moving on to the return policy, I would definitely check that to make sure that you're going to be happy with whatever return policy they have, that you have adequate time to try out the product and also get it back to them without a whole lot of hassle. Now, speaking of Amazon, I want to talk about an Amazon insider trick, shall we say. It's called camel, camel, camel. That's right, 3 camels put together into one word, camel, camel, camel. All right. Now, what camel, camel, camel does is you can look at a product on Amazon, you copy the URL out of your web browser, you put that into the camel, camel, camel box, hit the search button, and it'll give you the price history for whatever that product is as long as it's been on Amazon. Now, the reason why you're using this is so that you can find out exactly what's the highest price and lowest price and if what you're buying is a good deal or not. Now, camel, camel, camel is awesome. I use it all the time, but one of the things that you have to be mindful of with camel, camel, camel is that manufacturers have gotten hip to this trick. So now what they do is they'll actually change the model number just so slightly, especially around this time of year, around the holiday season, so that you won't get a long price history. So they'll change the model number, the URL will change at Amazon, and when you plug it in, you only get maybe a month's worth or a day's worth of price tracking history, so you don't really know if the deal you're getting is good. So be mindful of that and really, really check them because they're tricky. The other good thing about Camel, Camel, Camel is you can set up an account on their website, and what you can do there is you can actually save your products, set certain price alerts, and so once the product reaches a certain price on Amazon, you'll get an email telling you that it's reached that price, so now you can go out and buy it, and you don't have to continue to check Amazon's website. Okay, we've talked about online retailers. Let's talk about your brick and mortar stores. Your brick and mortar stores, your Best Buy, your Fry's, of course they have online presence, so definitely check their online websites for deals. But there's also an opportunity to go to the store and purchase things. And the main things that I usually go to the store around this time of the year to purchase are discs, demo discs. Demo discs are the things that you use to demonstrate the capabilities of your system. It may be a movie or something like that you don't even like, but you want people to see just how bad your subwoofer is or how pretty the colors are on your TV or whatever, right? So now is the time to buy demo discs. And at your brick and mortar retailers and at your online stores in general, they have really good deals on Blu-rays, UHD Blu-rays, even DVDs if you're looking at those, whatever it may be. So you might be able to get 5 DVDs for the price that you would normally pay for 2 or something like that. So go check those out. Go look for those deals. You don't have to be in the store at 3 a.m. to get them. Usually they're there all day, you know, let's say Black Friday or whatever. But now is a really good time to check those out. Okay, another thing that you can do is you can start scouring the internet for used equipment. I'm talking eBay, Craigslist, there's an app called OfferUp, all of these different things where people are selling their used equipment. That is a good place to find really good deals as long as you can verify that the equipment actually works. That's the main thing you need to be concerned about. And talking about used equipment, the other thing I would say is now's the time for you to sell your used equipment, right? Because people are looking just like you for stuff, and if you want to buy new equipment and you want to fund it with some sales of some old ones, now's the time to put that on sale. Now, the next tip we have is the open box table. The open box table is what retailers use when people return gifts that they didn't like or what didn't meet their expectations. Now, the good news is it's open box, so this usually at a discount, maybe 10%, 20%, something like that. But the one thing you have to be mindful of is maybe not everything works, or they don't have enough, the power cables, maybe a remote is missing, something like that. So check it out, but definitely look into the open box because that can also be your friend. Now, the last tip we'll give you for this video is to ask for gift cards, specific gift cards to a specific retailer that has something that you might want to purchase in the future. I do this for me whenever I have an anniversary, a birthday, Christmas, whatever. I tell all my family members, hey, give me gift cards here. And I do that. That way I can amass all of them and I can either pay for something totally with the gift cards or at least in part. So definitely do that because it'll lighten the load on your wallet in the future. All right, thank you guys for watching. If you have some tips, tricks, even some picks, put them in the comment section below, and also like, subscribe. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.